Oh, quickly barking on that.
And I'm live. Why did they take this one down?
Because he's a white man in history?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, pretty much.
Let's be real. They tore down Abraham Lincoln who freed the slaves. Like, what's the thought process of that? Like, I can't find even the dumbest thought process. If you're white, you ain't right, right?
It's white history.
Well, there wouldn't really be black history in the world without white history helping them.
Yeah.
I don't know. That was one of my majors in college was history. I mean, I dropped out of college, but I still learned a lot more than I ever would have thought.
Are we going?
Just a second. It had too much light distribution. All right, 3, 2.
Hi, my name is Michael Cross. I am the Republican nominee for State Attorney General. Thank you for watching today. We're up in Portland in front of the Oregon Historical Society where artifacts were stolen, defecated on, urinated on, things that were made by minorities, Native Americans, African Americans, and I don't know what's going on in this town. I don't know what's going on in this town anymore. Over here in front of that, across the way, it says Love Rules. It says Love Rules. So apparently not in Portland, not at the moment. It's very sad. So get me in there and all this will seem like a bad dream. I am here in front of the Theodore Roosevelt where the monument stood. It's now gone. And I'm going to read to you what it says here about Theodore Roosevelt. He was found faithful over a few things, and he was made ruler over many. He was frail. He made himself a tower of strength. He was timid. He made himself a lion of courage. He was a dreamer. He became one of the great doers of all time. Men put their trust in him. Women found a champion in him. Kings stood in awe of him, but children made him their playmate. He broke a nation's slumber with his cry, and it rose up. Souls became swords through him. Swords became servants of God. He was loyal to his country, and he exacted loyalty. He loved many lands, but he loved his own land best. He was terrible in battle, but tender to the weak. Joyous and tireless, being free from self-pity. Clean with a cleanness that cleansed the air like a gale. His courtesy knew no wealth or class. His friendship no creed or color or race. His courage stood every onslaught of savage peace and ruthless man, of loneliness, of victory, of defeat. His mind was eager, his heart was true, his body and spirit defiant of obstacles. Ready to meet what might come, he fought injustice and tyranny. Bore sorrow gallantly, loved all nature, bleak places, and hardy companions. Hazardous adventure in the zest of battle. Wherever he went, he carried his own pack. And in the uttermost parts of the earth, he kept his conscience for his guide. This man fought tyranny, and they removed his monument. The man that fought tyranny was removed. What does that tell you? What do these people value? You know,
They value tyranny.
Placed here only 20 years ago. And I don't. So they don't like men and women that fight tyranny? That's okay now in Portland? That makes no sense to me. No sense at all. Today's a very sad day in Portland, and we need to get me in there to hold these people accountable so that this kind of stuff doesn't happen any longer. That's what we need to do. Because if the elected officials allow this to happen and they do not hold these people accountable, then there's something very wrong in our city and in our state. It's michaelcrossfororegon.com. Share the video. That's the only way we're going to win. Got to get the word out. Thank you very much.
I'll be back on.